This is a dry pan known as deadfly, with a scattering of camel thorn trees now hard as stone. Many photographers have been here, and my challenge was, of course, to show it in a new way. So I looked for different ways to juxtapose the trees with the dunes, using a telephoto lens to compress the scene, experimenting with a wide-angle lens that would create more space. Now, once the sun is up, the contrast between the dunes lit by the morning sun and the clay pan still in shade became so great that I needed to apply a special graduated neutral density filter to expose the image properly. And as the sunlight moved across the pan, the scene literally changes by the minute. So it really helps to have an idea in mind before you go out there. And I did. I'd scoped out a particularly interesting set of trees, and then it became a matter to finesse the details. Executing the image in different ways. Less depth of field blurs out the background, as you can see here. But when I close my aperture down all the way, I could render the grasses on the dunes in the background more crisply. By the time I'd figured out all these technical details, the sun had almost reached the pan, and this was the magical moment. When this image was published in the Geographic, it went viral on the internet. I think something like 500,000 people looked at it in the course of 2 days, and many of them wondered whether it was a painting. And others thought it was heavily altered in Photoshop, but it wasn't. It was purely a matter of being in the right place at the right time with an idea in mind. Now, you do need serendipity from time to time. Sometimes things just happen. Like after I composed this image, suddenly these early morning hikers walked into the scenes, and I said, "Thank you very much." But 5 minutes later, when the sun started creeping across the pan, the magic is gone, because now it no longer looks quite as surreal as it did in that earlier image. And 10 minutes later, it was a totally different scene. By the time the first tourists arrived, we were done.